Testing. Okay. Welcome to vlog número 5. Muchas gracias y bienvenidos. Um, so, actually, a lot of updates this time around. To get better at this vlog thing, watched my last one just to know what to follow up on just now, and things have changed. And enough time has gone by where if I would have made a vlog during the changes, there would have been a lot higher energy, but now I know kind of the reality of the situation. So I'm gonna hit you with a large update, but medium excitement. Um, yeah, so I just got back from Colombia. I was there like 18 days doing all dental work because I had tons of work left to do from when I was a kid. I just never had insurance, never went to the dentist, ate tons of candy. So I had to replace a tooth. So I got the gold tooth, like you guys voted for in the comments. But also, yeah, a lot of like fillings, root canal, all that jazz. Yeah, it was an okay trip. On the positive side, it was really fun going back and visiting members I had met on my like, mission there. I'm not too keen on that, like that stuff per se, but when I was there, I was doing so much of the dental stuff, and like I got sick, and I went out a little bit, but not really, and I wasn't really feeling the place, and I was like, why did I come here? But after visiting some people, that I knew before, it was a lot more wholesome by the end of it, and made me not like regret the whole thing. But we're back in New York, and I'm happy to be back in New York, and I got an update on New York City. I'm gonna be staying. Yeah, a little bit after that vlog was shot last time, and I was chatting about my desire to move to LA and hopefully not regretting that. Um, yeah, some things happened for like I have a client in LA where things were feeling shifty. I wasn't really, I don't know, communication was bad with them, and I was starting to notice some patterns where it seemed like even after all the work I'd done with them, like, oh, there's no really hope of like moving forward with them as a company. Like, but they weren't telling me, like, I don't have the full picture, so I don't want to say too much. And I think anyone can assume who I'm talking about if you follow closely my stuff, but don't want to shit talk because we are still working together. But yeah, so that kind of pull to LA dropped out essentially. So it's like, oh, I don't have a client, so I'd pretty much be quitting all my clients here in New York and then going there with nothing. And then I did that little test shoot that I talked about in my blog, the one where I was given some money to do it. Ended up spending a bit of my own, but it turned out sick. They liked it a lot, and the big shoot was greenlit. And also now, once again, since things aren't in paper, I don't want to jinx myself now that I've done things. If I would have filmed this once again like 3 weeks ago, I'd have been like, oh, I'm staying in New York. I got a new job. Blah, 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 blah. I work for this fashion company. But reality has come, and it's like, okay, things start up probably beginning of next month. We still don't have a contract right out, and the shoot that got greenlit has since been canceled. So glad I didn't film it then because yeah, yeah, real life happens and things are sick, but like not that crazy. Not as sick as you might first assume. Happy, I'm good, I'm doing well. Broke as hell right now. Spent a lot of money on some new clothes. Actually, it's never really been my thing, but yeah, part of this gig, doing work for this fashion company under more of the title of art direction rather than photography because I wanted to be actually like a part of this company. Um, and photographers are kind of more exterior than in most situations. They're just contractors. So theoretically, art directing for this company. Long story short, what I meant to be saying is, since I will be representing, a designer, I have to dress nicer, and I was told that. No, no, very honestly, very well explained. And so, yeah, while I was in Colombia, sitting in bed, sick with all the dental stuff, I've just been ordering clothes and ordering clothes. And my only proof of this in this video, because I'm in church clothes, is I have a nice belt now. Woo, woo. Yeah. So I feel like this is horrible content. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna look back on this vlog warmly, But I'm just happy that we have made it to number 5, and I haven't skipped a month, which is crazy because there's not a lot of people watching this. Like the motivation is pretty low on this, So I'm just happy. In terms of fun, other cool updates. Getting back on track. In a couple weeks, I'm shooting a short film. I haven't done one in a long time. It is a very short narrative about an art assistant trying to impress their art director boss. And yeah, it's super quick little slice of life comedy. Um, yeah, I think it should be fun. We're shooting it all really quickly, in like 5 6 hours here in New York City. Finally got a gallery. This project, I worked with a writer to write this super early in the year, and then it's been kind of, and I thought it was totally dead because I was going to go to LA. But yeah, they found a location, and I can't really argue with that. So I just kept the ball rolling. We already had the casting done since the beginning of the year, and reached back out, and so it seems like it's all going to come together. I'm really excited. It's not like something that necessarily is like close to home feeling just yet for me. Like it's I we have it's all female cast, which would be dope. It's me trying to like do stuff I haven't done, and I'm stoked for that. And I just right now at the moment I'm like it could be anything, and I really just want to see all the actors together. I haven't done narrative work, so I'm excited to see how it comes. We've been rewriting a little bit at the last second, just before hammering some things down, and seems like it'll be good. Seems like it'll be okay. I feel like I'm talking about it now, and if you've seen this vlog and you see it, not that it's related to the vlog at all, but I just hope it doesn't not disappoint. It's just it's mellow. It's not a big deal. That's what I'm trying to get across. Is it's like it's not. I'm gonna drop some bread on it and try to film it as cool as I can make it as cool as possible. But it is something really simple, and I think for the most part, it won't be on anyone's radar. I don't really have huge plans for it. It's just to try something. So I'm stoked. But yeah, I hope you guys like it when you see it. Um, Aside from that, what I wanted to talk about is just quickly movies. I've been watching some movies. I don't watch a ton compared to like a movie person. I've probably watched like 60 this year so far, which for me is enough. Other people, that's nothing. But like for me, I think there's a balance between how much how much movie I can watch versus how much I'm making. If I'm not making anything, the more movies I watch, it's like sadder to me. So I would say though, the reason I bring this up is recommendation. Out of all of them, I have two that have become kind of favorites. Because I thought I wanted to talk about this because people always ask, and I never know what to say. So I was like, I'm gonna film a vlog, and I'd love to see what other people have watched and recommend right now because I keep just seeing stuff, and I really liked Perfect Days. Saw that without any explanation with my buddy Trevor Free when he was visiting, and that movie has kind of stuck with me as like just like really sweet. I've been thinking a lot as I watch these other movies, and for me, the biggest thing with film is how it hits emotionally. I think as a medium, there's a huge opportunity to have people really feel things. And I think a lot of movies don't hit on that level. Honestly, even movies that are considered good, they like campy, do whatever, they look nice. But for me, if they don't hit emotionally, they're not cool. So this one doesn't have anything, of a blockbuster that anyone would want to watch, but I think it hits amazingly, and I think it's great. And I think if you're going through anything, it might mix things up for you. So I really recommend that movie. Another movie I wanted to recommend on this, as if y'all care, but like it's called The Celebration. I won the Cannes Palme d'Or like back in 1998, maybe. I might be getting that wrong. It was one of the first feature-length films shot on like tape cameras, and the performances are amazing. It's R, in case you're like someone's like triggered. It is about like some gnarly family stuff, abuse and stuff, but it's a dark comedy and it's sick. I think if I'm not wrong, it's Denmark is where it was made, and yeah, it's got a great cast. I think it's like so fun, and I'd love to make something like that. It follows the Dogma. I forgot the name, but a set of rules someone came up with once upon a time. I'm really disrespecting how I'm speaking, so all the cinema people are going to be annoyed. But yeah, no, it follows these rules, and so it's made a certain way. It's at first kind of abrasive to the eyes because of the tape style, but like the performances are so great, and it just moves in such a way that the characters are so fun. It's really cool. So yeah, been on the mind as I've been thinking about making this short. I really hope I do an okay job on my first go at a narrative, but pray for me. I'm gonna head to church right now, actually. So double pray for me. And thank you for watching. I don't have any pictures to share, I don't think, but maybe I'll throw a song on now.
Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby, I love your way.